Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to our video message series. Today, I want to talk to you about legal issues and kind of a word of warning. Recently I went to a couple conferences and there's been a lot of focus on what's going on in the legal realm. And most recently heard from our CAR leadership team, specifically Scott Peterson, who is CAR's legal counsel. Awesome guy. If you guys haven't met him, you need to do that. He's just an awesome guy. He is both a realtor and a licensed attorney, and he honestly is our advocate from a legal standpoint. So if you guys have ever called CAR's legal hotline, it's him you've gotten. But here's what's interesting, and I know I've heard this before, but I didn't really chew on it very much, and I had some time to really think about this over the last week, and it's something that really hit me hard and something that I want to share with you guys. Our real estate license is not a sales license. There's really no such thing. Anyone can sell anything without a license for the most part. So what makes real estate so special? Well, here's the key. Your real estate license, what it really is at the core, is a limited license to practice law. I want to just let that sit there for a moment, because most of us take it for granted and most of us don't take it as serious as we need to. So let me say that again. Your real estate license, what it really is a limited license to practice law, meaning you're all essentially mini attorneys, which is why it's so important, why the state puts such an emphasis on the law and contract law, because we are that. And that's why we here at Co-Listings focus so much on contracts and focus so much on clauses and focus so much on writing amendments and inspection resolutions, all of that stuff. It's because we are, in a very limited fashion, practicing law. And it's our job as the legal experts in this case, as the realtors, as the one holding the limited license to practice law, to protect our clients and to make sure that their every need is met. Now, with that also comes a warning. We're also not to take that for granted, and we're also not supposed to overuse that limited license. It is, in fact, a limited license. That's been a focus for the Real Estate Commission, but more so than anywhere else, it's been a focus by the State Bar Association, the association that monitors attorneys. And here's why. If you guys remember from license school, there was the court case Conway Bogue, which is a famous court case, took place in the 50s here in Colorado, set national precedent. And basically the Bar Association sued a real estate company, and they sued this company saying that they were illegally practicing law without a license. And that's where the Colorado Supreme Court took that case and ruled on it that as a realtor, as a licensed broker, that our real estate license is in fact a limited license to practice law. Now, the Bar Association has kind of been quiet for the last 60 or so years since the ruling of that case, but they have been keeping a close eye out, especially as of recent. They are looking right now, and tensions are high for whatever reason, but they are looking right now to string up a realtor for practicing outside of that limited license law. They're looking for a way for them to tap back in and to bring this back to the state's attention and to try and get a different ruling, to basically get Conway Bogue appealed so that we essentially become an attorney state. And yes, why? It's because it pads their pockets. Attorney states are very popular on the East Coast. For instance, New York is one of them, where attorneys have to do everything. And when we talked about this in our annual update course, where I had some concerns because of that one document in which they took our ability to advise our clients away, which is the title document. That's new for this year. And so that's kind of a trend, and it's kind of a scary one. And that document that I was concerned about that in our annual commission update course, is kind of setting the precedent of what the Bar Association wants us to do in the Real Estate Commission. The reason why I say that sets a precedent is those forms are made by who? The Real Estate Commission. Who's the Real Estate Commission made up of? Well, mostly realtors, which is good. They're appointed positions, and they're made up mostly of realtors, but they also have, to believe it's 2 seats that are made up by the quote-unquote public. Well, the public that are filling those seats right now are 2 attorneys. So obviously their motivation is to not let us fill out contracts anymore. So here's my little word of warning. 1, make sure to do your due diligence, make sure you do right by your clients, and do right by yourself, and to understand that you are, in a limited way, practicing law, and that you take that very seriously. And you should feel lucky. You didn't have to go through years of law school and have to pass the bar exam in order to do so. But number 2, and so don't take that for granted. Number 2 is just be careful. Do not exceed what your license allows you to do. Again, the Bar Association is watching, and they would love nothing more than to hang up a realtor to dry so that they can claim their stake on our real estate industry and our ability to practice it. So anyway, happy Friday. Sorry to end it on a kind of a warning note, but it's something that needs to be discussed, something you need to be aware of. Make it a great weekend. I know we got a little bit of snow and cold, but that's not going to keep your home buyers and sellers away. We're seeing the trends tick up, and spring is coming, so get out there, be out there lead generating, and get out there selling. We'll see you guys on Monday.